What up, Dokkaners? Welcome back to Tsunami for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. This is going to be my final video before the Dokkan Now announcement tonight. I wanted to make this short video because there's been a lot of negativity circling Dokkan, and rightfully so, based on what's happened recently. They have not, given us a lot of reason to be optimistic. But I do want to try to be optimistic in this video because I don't think it's going to be a good idea for everybody to go into this Dokkan Now presentation with pitchforks and, torches ready to destroy Dokkan for not doing this or not doing that. So let's just start by talking about the fact that the compensation is probably not going to be what you think or what you want. And I want to try to give some perspective on that. So let me just say once again, reminder, I'm trying to be a little more optimistic about this because I don't want everyone to be negative, and I want to try to keep people's expectations low. That way, if something happens or doesn't happen, we will not be utterly and completely devastated. Okay, so I have good intentions, I promise. So why is there reason to not expect the 300 stone compensation? The simple reason why you shouldn't be expecting that is because that 300 stone compensation was for a summoning mishap or for something related to summons. Global is not experiencing a summoning problem. You are still able to summon, you are still able to play the game, and summoning isn't compromised at all. So compensating for this by giving us means to summon doesn't quite make sense. I could be wrong and they could still totally do that. But I'm just trying to give you guys reason to not think and completely focus on that 300 stone thing. Plus, Global got the LR Step Up summon redemption, right? So I feel like that's even better. And that kind of makes up for the fact that Global never got 300 stones. So I feel like we're not even allowed to say that. Well, JP got 300 stones. Yeah, Global got all of their stones back, and then they got all the units that they kept from the summons. All right, that's pretty good. So I don't think we're allowed to use that as an argument. But more realistically, that's just the fact. Like, we have not had our summoning experiences compromised. Technically, we have, because the end game content is, not operational. So you're not able to play them. Therefore, I guess you could say, and probably, there's no reason to summon. While that's true, you can still summon if you want to. So keep that in mind. Also, I know that people are very upset about the fact that these guys have been, still going through with their announcements, not really talking about what's going on. And while I agree that they should be more forthcoming about this, I'm trying to see this from their perspective, all right? So bear with me, and please don't destroy me for this. I'm only trying to rationalize on their behalf why they're not talking about this. They don't want to talk about this until they have a solution. What I think is happening right now is they don't have a solution. Or maybe they do at this point, and they're going to announce it at this Dokkan Now thing. This Dokkan Now Saiyan Day preview is going to be talking about a celebration, a campaign that is happening simultaneously on two versions of the game. If one version of the game is inoperable, where you can't even do any of the events that are going to be coming, it wouldn't make sense for them to talk about it. So I'm sure they are not so dense that they don't understand this concept. I'm sure that they're going to address what's happening. So what I see is going to happen is they're going to have a separate extra clip for Global Dokkan to address what's going on. And they're not only going to have that point where they address the issue and they apologize, but they're also going to give us an exact time frame as to what they're going to do to fix it and when it's going to happen. So I think the reason why they haven't said anything up till now is because they are consolidating all of their information and they want to give the Dokkan fandom one announcement that addresses everything. Because while I agree that they should have been a little more upfront about it, it also doesn't look good on the game. I guess in the future, looking back, seeing all of these announcements saying we messed up here, hey, reminder, we messed up, we're going to fix it. So I think they just want to do it in one fell swoop, one time. Again, I'm trying to rationalize for them. So that's why I think they're doing this. I could be totally wrong and they won't even talk about this during the Dokkan Now. That could also be a thing. But I really think that they're going to fix this. Dokkan makes too much money for them. It would not be in their best interest to completely shun the global fan base. That would be, in fact, a very stupid thing to do. And I think they know that. So they're not going to do it. So keep that in mind. Compensation, do not expect the world from them for compensation. And they are probably going to tell us tonight or sometime before the Saiyan Day celebration why Global went through this, what happened, and how they can fix it. This, I kind of equate this to what I was saying about the maintenance announcement. So I said in a couple of videos, what I want these guys to do moving forward is when they have a prediction for a maintenance period, they foresee it taking 6 hours. Instead of doing that, make an announcement saying it's going to take 10 hours. And then, once you're done with the update, just speed up the process. Roll it out earlier. You look like rock stars. Because you predicted it would take 10 hours, you finished it in 6 hours, boom, everyone's going to be thinking, wow, these guys worked fast, good job. Instead of saying, hey, it's going to take 3 hours, oh, sorry, it's going to take another 6 hours, oh, sorry, it's going to take another 8 hours. That's just stupid. And they've done this so many times now, like, we expect that. That's not the kind of image you want from your game, is it? I don't think so. So, I think they know what they're doing. I'm going to give these guys a chance, as you should too. I feel like this is all going to be fixed, and Global and JP will be able to enjoy the Saiyan Day Spectacular together, and we will all look back and laugh about this. This will be another talking point with the many other talking points that we have as far as Global Shaft versus JP Shaft. Man, Global and JP, man, we got a ton of memories, don't we? Whenever this game ends, there's going to be a lot of fond memories when it comes to Dokkan, and that is something you can never, ever lose. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to talk about this in a more optimistic, more rational sense. Hopefully that helps give some perspective. I will be doing a live stream tonight reacting to the video. It's going to be happening at 10 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We are no longer on Pacific Standard Time. We're on Daylight Time. So it's going to be happening in under 10 hours. Hopefully you guys can be there. And hopefully you guys will not destroy me for trying to see this from their perspective. I just don't think being negative the entire time is going to help anybody, and I don't want to be negative all the time. So thank you for watching, guys. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Good luck, Global.